can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19, icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but I keep check up all of my stocks. Hey, yeah. Sneakers, check. Socks, check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check. Nike, I done made about $1 million.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
The 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And some room to work. Does the big boy have the juice? And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mayfield's pass.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Pushing through the contact. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Flush to his right. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jarvis Landry.
44 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Brady on third down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Take over first and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, Mayfield flushed out right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. First down, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete.
Rashard Higgins, 27 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Browns 21. Buccaneers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The 30. The 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady. They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Brady again. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, 40 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
He was brought down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Fielded at the 20. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
37-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the gun, it's Brady. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. From the gun, Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Chris Godwin. It's now fourth down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
For the field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And spins away. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. This pass complete to Higgins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A first down throw from Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And it's third.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Flushed out right. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Loss of 12 yards.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A 7-yard
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
52-yard attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. Brady's throw there complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Buccaneers first.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. To throw again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys.
2nd down and goal. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From a yard out, and the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
31. Buccaneers 15. Bradley
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Tampa. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the Browns
from the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Landry.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 42 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he finds Gronk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 57 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Here's 23.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, good move. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield looks to throw. And it's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Incomplete.
Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
1st down.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
49-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Carl Joseph, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big
Odell Beckham Jr. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Mayfield's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield.
4-yard line.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Browns 38,